What's crackin', and welcome back to Disney Dreamlight Valley. I'm cozyceto, and I'm so happy you're here for our live premiere of Decoding Dreamsnaps Season 2. I cannot wait to share my favorite tips and tricks around special effects for Dreamsnaps today, and I hope you learned something new, whether you've been playing for a few sessions or a few seasons. I'm so excited. This is one that I have been looking forward to for a long time, so if you are ready, drop a like and let's dive right in and check it out. The first special effect that I want to go over is pretty simple, and this is a great trick for beginners looking to add just a bit of spice to their shots. This one is adding a bit of sparkle, and I know it's a more common trick, but it is an easy one since it only requires you to have some event items on hand, and events are happening even more frequently than ever in the valley, so if you have some extra clovers sitting around, don't sell them, save them, and I'm going to show you exactly how to use them. A great example of where I used these sparkles to achieve a high rank was in the sugary style challenge, where this one did pull a rank of 1081, and it utilized both the classic sparkles, which are from those event items I was mentioning previously, and the glimmer sparkles that are available to owners of the Rift in Time DLC through time bending in the realms. The combined effect of both sets of sparkles are how I got this beautiful effect up front. Any of the past event items should have this effect, as well as some special quest items such as the dragon candy from Mulan's quests, or the mysterious flowers found while tracking down Rapunzel. Don't forget that you can adjust these and duplicate them in the furniture menu, so don't worry if you don't feel like separating all of these items one by one. This is so much more user-friendly now with the new menu upgrades than when I started, so I had to throw this one in there, even if it is a more simple one, just because it is so user-friendly now. I highly suggest to beginners testing this one as their first special effect. The glimmer sparkles are pretty much achieved the exact same way, just by placing glimmer down instead of a sparkling event item in your decoration. It is worth noting that these are radius sensitive to get those sparkle effects, so your character has to be close enough to the items to get the sparkles to actually appear. The glimmer does work further back. You will still see the rainbow, but you won't see as much of the sparkling going on. Part of that is due to the depth in the game and how the photo mode works, and a part of that is due to the fact that the sparkles are not as strong the further away you get. I have already gone ahead and placed down a few of the clovers from the recent Lucky You event, but this is how that sparkle effect is going to look in person. I really love it, and I think it's great because you can align yourself in different spots. Right now I'm kind of back there with the third row, and you can see, let's go ahead and hide that is going to create a totally different sparkle effect than rather if I step up just a few squares and align myself more so with these middle ones. Both are gorgeous and both offer a little bit different effects to your shot, so they are worth playing around with and experimenting with. I love these. Let's throw some glimmer in there and see how it looks. Beautiful, I love it. Now, the one thing I will note is that these can be a bit overwhelming, so make sure to use them tastefully for the best results. The next trick I want to talk about is a little bit less of a trick and more of a way to get the most out of your location. You may know about the butterflies in the plaza and Peaceful Meadow, but did you know that numerous other biomes have other visual effects that you can make the most of? Up in the Frosted Heights, for example, when it rains, the precipitation turns to snow, which can have a gorgeous snowfall effect without messing with the shadows of the permafrost clouds unlocked with Olaf. In the Glade of Trust, you can find greenish-yellow glowing fireflies that can add a really mystical effect to any Dreamsnap. And while I love these fireflies, there are also some more blue-toned ones that remind me of wisps over in the Bind and Ever After biomes of the Storybook Vale. Of course, that is locked behind a paid DLC, so these are wonderful if you are a base game player, especially if you missed out on the Bayou Fireflies in the Dapper Delight Star Path that you can see featured over to the left. I highly suggest running through all of the biomes available to you and looking around. You never know which cool integrated effects you might find inspiring for your next Dreamsnap. The third special effect I want to go over is actually courtesy of a premium shop exclusive item, though it was on sale last month, so you may have already picked it up. That is going to be this gorgeous falling petals effect that is courtesy of the blossoming cherry trees out of the Turning Red Trio premium bundle. Those trees just look so great, as you can see around my character, but something that's even better is when you go into photo mode and switch to the second mode, if you are able to angle your shot just right, I think we found it, you should be able to get some gorgeous falling petals without even seeing those trees. This effect does take a bit of adjustment and angling to get just right, but can offer a gorgeous framing opportunity or just some pretty floral pizzazz. I showcased a few of these in the In Bloom challenge last spring for rank 1869. I think they definitely added a bit more dynamic to the shot, providing more movement, and that helped elevate this one even further. I also think that I will be using this one again soon as we get deeper into spring, so I highly recommend purchasing this from the premium shop if you haven't already, especially if you're one of the lucky ones who gets to see it in your recommended. The last special effect I want to showcase today is arguably one of my new favorites, and that is one that just came in this last update, so it didn't make it into our lighting special effects video prior. That is utilizing the Vitellus lamps to create new lighting and new shadows. This isn't exactly some crazy wild special effect, but it does give you exponentially more control over your lighting and your shadows. The lamps can be purchased from Scrooge's shop in the Valley, so they are available to all players who have access to the base game. These are most unique in that they defy all of the lighting laws that we talked about in Season 1. Whether this is some sort of glitch or it is the intended glow, I am seriously hoping that it sticks around, so let's take a look at a few of the ways you can use these to add gorgeous silhouettes and rewrite the possibilities for lighting as a whole. These glorious lamps are only a 1-to-1 block, and that makes them exceptionally valuable as designs become more intricate and tightly knit together. Their small size makes them extremely easy to tuck against other furniture and create a gorgeous silhouette like you can see here with these plants. Spinning around to the back, the lights are just right up against those plants. Hi, Donald. And you can easily just move them around and tuck them however you please to hide them best within your decor. I really love these, and these are the only light sources in the game currently that fully cast lighting and shadows on other objects outdoors, so I suggest picking them up once you spot them in your rotation. These are gorgeous, and one of the benefits of taking snaps indoors is being able to really cast your lighting how you want it to, but these items, whether it's a glitch, a bug, or working as intended, give us that same level of freedom outdoors, and I think that is a beautiful thing. I love all of these effects, and I hope you found something new or maybe even found some inspiration for your next Dreamsnap. All of these, except for the last one, have been used by me personally to earn 4K, and I believe they will offer similar ranks and results for others as well. It's hard not to vote for a shot that really captures your attention and defies the laws of lighting. I know y'all will continue to create amazing snaps, and I can't wait to see these special effects make it into even more community submissions. That does wrap us up for our first episode of Season 2, and I hope I will see you next week as we take on the art of framing and fine-tuning. Stay cozy, and I'll catch you in the next one, but until then, Toodles!